Hello. I recently saw that 3 YouTubers that I subscribed to had been called racist. Ella Androphobia, Vanessa Vokey, and Michele. And for me, it's just a non-starter to call these women racist. I don't see how they are the racist type, and I don't see what they said was actually racist either. To me, they seem to be very much the non-racist type, and it should be allowed to say that white privilege, I don't see it. It should be allowed to say this without being called a racist, because it's not racist to state this statement, and it should be allowed to. You should be allowed to criticize Black Lives Matter without being called a racist. If you call people racist when they in fact are not, then you are contributing to an environment where people are walking on eggshells, an environment where people don't dare speak their mind. And I think we all know that it is very damaging to an organization or movement if people don't dare to speak their mind. In Michele's case, and I hope I'm pronouncing her name at least halfway right. In her case, she was also banned from Over It, which is a website for and by radical feminists, and it is so strange to me that they just banned her outright, that they didn't give her a temporary ban. It is. I don't understand it. If you are talking to people, if you are dealing with people, you should make an effort to see things from their perspective, to put yourself in their shoes. If not, you can easily end up with a situation like you had recently at Over It.
Thought Tony was cool. Now, not hip cool, but cool-headed. And that's what he had to be during that time frame. And he was a great guy to work with under pressure. Something else about Tony I learned when I interviewed him when I was writing my book, and I asked him, what did they feed you while you were a prisoner? He said, well, some pumpkin bread usually had bugs in it. Pumpkin soup usually had a dead fish head in it, and a lot of rice. And then a lot more pumpkin stuff. And I said, hey, Tony, when you got out, were you kind of had an aversion to pumpkin and rice? He said, no, I still love pumpkin, I still love rice. He said, and I still love the Vietnamese people. And I said, really? He said, yeah, because you have to have a lot of empathy, because I could have been in their shoes. And I thought, what a trait to have empathy while you're a prisoner of war.